Okay guys, I'm out in the shed now. I'm just going to remove this stuck projectile, then we'll disassemble the rifle and give it a good clean and an oil. Luckily it's stainless, so having dunking in the river shouldn't be too much of a problem. The scope looks to be dry inside, so that's good, but because it also got a couple of knocks, I will need to take it to the range in the next week or so. So I actually had to push that quite hard to get that out. That's the projectile I just pushed out. Hopefully it's focusing. The polymer tips got pushed right in because I had to push it so hard, because it should look like that. Hopefully focus, focus. And now it's time to give the rifle a good clean and push some oily patches through just to make sure there's no water left in there, and then we'll pull it apart. As you can possibly see, there's a little bit of dirt and debris on the barrel. It is wet on the outside. The inside's now nice and dry and oiled. The stock has got a little bit of rubbish in it as well, so we'll give that a clean out. And then we'll reassemble everything. And we'll torque it all back down. Put a nice wheeler fat wrench there for torquing it back down. Just need to go and check my notes, but I can't remember exactly what the torque setting is for this. So the action screws for this Savage recommended 40 pounds per square inch. So we'll just set the fat wrench up to 40 and then we can just tighten everything down. Hopefully you can see that. It says 40. And we'll just tighten everything down now. So that the rifle cleaned and dried. Just need to clean the bolt now, dry that, probably disassemble that as well just to make sure that it's all dry inside, and then I'm going to check these this ammunition, and I've just noticed a bloody great cockroach on the wall behind me, behind the camera. One thing to make sure when you finish with your fat wrench, that you actually slacken it right off to save the spring. There you go. Set right back to nothing so that the spring doesn't get worn out. So I've pulled the bolt apart now. It was actually quite wet inside, so I'm pleased I did it. I just oiled the inside. I'm just going to oil all the constituent parts and put it all back together. So that's the rifle all oiled and put back together. Just going to check the suppressor, because actually I think there's a bit of crap in there as well. And then we'll get onto this ammunition. So guys, these hand loads, I'd seated the projectiles quite long, and they were obviously too long, so now I'm just going to run them back through the press and seat them just that little bit further. So guys, I'd seated these projectiles quite long. Hopefully you can see the difference. I've reseated this one, and it now chambers perfectly. So time to run all the others back through the press. So just a little trick there for new players if you're hand loading. I thought I'd got these right, but obviously I hadn't. And I'll see you on the next video.